welcome back to another edition of my program called Health Talk with Queen Nikki. Health Talk with Queen Nikki. Okay, so today's topic we are going to be discussing about how to prevent stress. It's a big topic, stress. Number one cause of sudden death all over the world right now, especially to our head, is stress. So how can we reduce stress or tackle stress? Okay, now let's go right into the topic. I am not going to be all this process that I'll be bringing to my program here. I'm not going to be talking about the pathophysiology, no. I'm not a medical doctor, and it's going to take a while, a long time for me to start explaining. So, but my program is about preventive, and that's why I'm going straight into preventive, what we can teach each other so we can learn on how to reduce stress. Okay, stress is very, very, very dangerous to our health, and sometimes some people go without even notice that they are stressed. You have to know when you're stressed. You have to know the signs and symptoms. I will mention few signs and symptoms of stress, so that way when you start noticing this time, please seek for help. It varies from one person to the other. Okay, some people might have palpitation of the heart, like your heart rate will increase when you are stressed. Some people might have hypertension, your blood pressure will be up. Some people might have increase in respiratory rate, like the way they breathe, it can be high when they are doing. Some people might have panic attack when they are stressed, while some people might be anxious, very, very anxious, sweaty, like sometimes they have sweaty hand, anxious. So if you have all the signs, please seek for help. So now let's go to ways out which we can prevent stress. Number one way that I always tell people to prevent stress or to reduce stress is look for what is making you to have that stress and identify it and work towards it. If it's maybe you're going to school, you're overwhelmed with workload, school load, please reduce it. If you're going to work and that work environment is not conducive for you, change and go to another work that is very, very accommodative and very attractive, whereby when you're ready to go, you're happy. You understand? If it's business that you're doing and it's not going the way you are, identify what you can do. So once you identify the main cause of that stress, it's easier for you to reduce it. Okay, we find out that lately we've been having sudden death in people, like younger people. When I mean younger people, I'm talking about people in lower, like in their 40s, 30s. If you look at it, most of it is like due to the stress thing we are talking about. So we need to identify it and then tackle it. Okay, another way is music. If it's music, look for what, let me put it that way, look for what, if you do, that will make you happy. Like sometimes, I'll use myself as an example. I love to dance. I love to listen to music. I love to watch movies. I love to read. Look for your interest, what you love to do at your relaxation, that if you do it, and then the stress will reduce. Identify those things that you do, and it will make your stress level go down. Okay, if it's watching movie, if it's exercising, if it's hanging out with good friends, or family, please do that to reduce it. Okay, now in a situation whereby you've tried and also deep breath exercise, yes, like yoga exercise, deep breathing exercise, try. And I would like to encourage you guys, you can do it like once in every maybe 10 minutes per day, and do it like 3 times in a week. It's very, very good. It relaxes your mental status. It relaxes your body system. So do it. Deep breathing exercise, yoga, and you can see a lot on YouTube, on internet, that is very, very good. You don't have to break the bank to do yoga exercise. You can do that one at your own time and pace. Okay, now another one that we can do to reduce stress is talking to a good friend that can give you advice. Talking to good friend, like mostly like professional healthcare worker, like your healthcare provider. You can talk to them that, you know what, I'm getting stressed. Because another danger of you not talking to somebody as soon as possible when you're stressed is it can lead to suicide ideation, and you don't want that. Suicide ideation is number one thing now in the world, that people don't have friends to talk to. It's not that they don't have friends to talk, they just don't have the reliable people to talk to and voice out. If you're stressed, please go to your healthcare provider and mention that, you know what, I am stressed and I can see the signs and symptoms. How do you think I can seek for help? They are there. They can, if they have to put you on medication, or if they have to send you to see a therapist, they are there to help you. That's why you have to seek for them, seek for their advice, seek for their recommendation, so that way we can take it up from there. But in the absence of that, if it's still minimal, look for a family member, a friend, trusted friend that you can talk to. Sometimes some people, when they talk to people, the stress level reduces. They just need somebody to just lean on, somebody to voice out their concern, somebody to just, say, you know what, I need help. I want to talk to somebody. You understand? So that way my anxiety level will reduce and the stress level will reduce. Okay, so look for that person that will not judge you, that will not mock you, but that will be there to help you. Okay, so that way the thought can go out of your system or your brain. Okay, and another thing, your mental health is very important. It's very important. Reassess, assess every day. How is my mental health working? How am I coping with everything that is going on in the world? How am I coping? Always sit down, write it out and say, you know what, because my mental health is number one thing. If your mental health is compromised, trust me, it's not everything is going to be messed up, and you don't want it compromised. So you always want your mental health to be sound and intact. So in other words, you can write out all the all the stuff that is making you stressed, and write it out and work towards it. So that way you can clear your mental mind, you can clear it and be focused. Because right there, if your mental health is focused and is intact, you can go out there, work, and you can make it. So we have to put that at the back of our mind. Okay, mental health, number one, we have to make sure it's sound and healthy. Okay, and I think that's about it. And now, if you are feeling depressed, let me use that word, because that's number one cause. Stress is number one cause of depression too. If you are feeling depressed, please seek for help. We have emergency room you can go to. We have phone numbers you can call. If you're living in United States, you can call 911. If you're living in UK, you can call 999. I don't know if I'm right. Canada, they have their number. Africa, seek for help. Wherever you're living, please know your emergency contact and seek for help as soon as possible. Even as a nurse, that's what we always educate people. And remember, prevention is better than cure. Seek help early, so that way your rate of survival can go down in terms of depression or committing suicide. Okay, I hope this little tips help. Till I see you in my next video, trust me, live a healthy, free, stress life. Okay, remember, nothing is permanent. With God and your determination and doing all these things, trust me, you will live a healthy life and stress-free life. Okay, till I see you guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Health Talk Queen 1. Okay, Remain blessed and have a blessed, beautiful day. Bye bye.